Our daughter and son-in-law decided to completely cut out their son's screen time. He's 2 years old, and although he wasn't watching every minute of every day, she noticed that it had slowly started to creep in more and more, from just being when they drove in the car to more often. After 1 week off screens, Joanne shared with her friends on social media what changes she noticed in his behavior.
Firstly, she noticed him using his imagination while playing with his toys, and how often he played more independently. Next, his meltdowns grew less frequent and shorter. She told us that she would often take a long time to settle him, and his ability to regulate his emotions has greatly increased after he came off screens.
Our grandson now desires to be outside almost all the time. Prior to completely cutting his screen time, Joanne noticed how he was quickly growing bored of outside activities. He was so drawn to the tablet, just wanting to be inside. Also, she said that his sleep has improved dramatically. He doesn't wake up every couple of hours, and he falls asleep calmly with little or no kickback or crying. As a busy mom, Joanne believed that parenting would be much easier with screens to keep him occupied. She thought it would give her time to clean and tidy and cook, but from her own experience, parenting actually became much harder because her son was overstimulated. She noticed that he is now much happier and more peaceful.
In her book, Reset Your Child's Brain, Dr. Victoria Dunckley has documented how after removing children from all electronic media for 4 weeks, 80% of ADHD, bipolar illness, autism, sleep disorders, mood swings, difficulty focusing, and behavioral problems completely disappeared. Dr. Dunckley's extensive clinical experience as a child psychiatrist has uncovered how the immediate effect of electronic media on the brain is that it overstimulates, overstresses, and overloads the brain, causing the frontal lobe to shut down, and the child becomes dysregulated.
In the short term, this affects mood, cognition, and behavior. In the long term, the concern becomes developmental, meaning it affects a child's potential for developing relationships. The quality of those relationships, how far they go in school, and how successful they are in their career.
So just like you need a license to drive a car, perhaps we need some training on how to safely use technology. Experts recommend that everyone should begin by going on a fast from using their devices. The spirit of true fasting is the spirit which yields mind and heart and will to God.
The Bible urges, do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and perfect will.